Asleep amidst the trees. That's all a swaying in the breeze. But one soul lies anxious, wide awake. Fearing all manner of fools' hearts and ways.
Yeah, Shinoi. Nice intro for you. Hello, buddy. Everyone, hello, how you doing? The last session of the year. I wanted to originally to stream today Ori, but I just feel a little bit, I don't know, tired or something, so decided to go for some casual chatting with Diablo 2 in the background. So welcome everybody. I hope you're all doing great and feeling awesome before entering new year tomorrow. So that would be really nice. Hey Branitz, thank you for the wishes. Thank you, man. No worries. Take all the care. Everybody's busy. I was also very busy, so don't worry about it. As soon as you don't forget me, that will be always great. You want brainless farming? I see, yeah. I don't know, felt on multiple ways today, a little bit tired. My throat a little bit aches, my head is a little bit cloudy, and I just, yeah, don't want to force it before tomorrow, so... How are you guys doing? I think the biggest question for today that I wanted to ask everybody is, what are your D2 plans for next year, for 2023? And if you wish to share maybe some of your resolutions, New Year resolutions, or for example, what I typically do is a past year reviews. So this is something I can explain on, but yeah, if you wish to share anything, never, my man. Thank you. Yeah, Christmas was good. I came back from beach house getaway with family. Wow, that sounds awesome. Something that actually I want to do next year is to have some awesome holiday, like, you know, fully pledged holiday with all the comfort, all the things. Since Corona, I didn't, since COVID, like end of 2019, I didn't do any like real proper holiday. It was either like a couple of days trip or something like that. I know it's a privilege to, you know, go for something bigger, but we all need one or another way to disconnect from everything. So that's what I'm looking for. Tryan, hello, welcome to you as well. Welcome. Yeah, exactly, Shinu. Since tomorrow I have event that, you know, already booked, and I meet multiple people there, so I better make sure that I'm full on, so that it feels great. Okay, so as always, I can believe we can start. Yeah, let's go. Do you think we're gonna get some grailers today? Yesterday we found 2. I'll not say which ones, but we did find 2 yesterday. So I believe we have chances today. Like in 3 hours or something, we have a chance. Although they're very little, because not that we found easy grailers yesterday, not at all. Actually very pog GG ones. And we still have some easy passes kind of on a grail, so this is also possible that we get one. A bunch today. Ooh, Hyperion Spear right off the bat. RX Needle. Top goal in the farming is to get Diablo 4 in your hands and smash hordes with your barb. Really? That sounds sweet. Stay healthy with my diet and such in the new year. That's also a great one. I agree, absolutely. I feel like I would probably repeat a lot what you said, especially on the personal ones. Like, yes, I definitely want to get back into my regime pre-corona, where, you know, like I would do... I probably will not go to vigorous exercising that I did like 4 times a week, very strong CrossFit stuff, like Olympic weightlifting, gymnastics, cardio and stuff like that. Probably not going to go for that. I was thinking more like very solid 2 times a week exercises, and maybe 1 longer session a week, something like that, but haven't thought it out completely yet. The other thing is, yeah, like having more control of my diet, having less hiccups there, that's for sure. that I want to do. And the other one, which may sound, you know, very trivial, but I do want to read more. Get back into reading way more than I do now. Like at the moment, the only reading that I can be proud of is reading of fiction. I do read pretty much constantly, or like regularly, lots of fiction. I think this year I read probably like 10-15 fiction books. And I think this is a very good number, honestly, for fiction. What I completely lost track of is any non-fiction, any educational stuff. So this is something that I completely stopped reading. And typically, like, fiction is easy because, like, when I'm, you know, even like tired or something in the end of the day, I could just read like 10-15 pages before going to bed or something, and it will just snooze me to sleep basically. But with non-fiction, you still need like fresher head to actually absorb and think about what you're reading, which lately, like, I do not have that so much. So 2 hell runes, wow. So I will need to think how to bring it back, how to maybe do it better. But for that, of course, I first need my routine that I still need to figure out how it will turn out next year. So no goals in game. Hopefully next year will be healthy and a nice year, family vacations, work-wise, and I hope to hang out with you guys for a bit more. That sounds great. Yeah, man, honestly, I really hope that health-wise everything will be fine with you, because like I know you had some of the worries, some of the things to look after. So yeah, I hope it all turns out positively for you. If you did 4 times a week right now, I would die. Currently 2 times a week, 45 minutes-ish. For good solid training, feels really great. Yeah, I agree, like, you know, like, rationally, I 100% understand that any training that I do really ends up amplifying my, like, overall feeling of, you know, life, whatever, every day. It always improves it, but sometimes it's just really hard to, like, it's, in the end, it's a habit, and if you falls out of it, it's really hard to put it back into your day somehow. You're gonna debut as a game master in your D&D sessions with your friends? Nice. That sounds actually really cool. It's a big responsibility, but I think it's a really cool one. You will exercise a lot of your imagination and also, you know, following the rules. That's really nice. That's a good one. And yeah, like, I hope you have like some light-hearted fun with them, because like people need to be sort of ready for D&D, or like get rid of, you know, fears and kind of stuff, so that they really work with their imagination as much as they can. So I hope it's gonna be alright and work well. Sounds good. You love new D&D players, they always have the most of the wall ideas. Yeah, exactly. Like, because they don't know yet what is kind of considered as normal, what not. They just go with whatever comes. Welcome, Tromgar. Welcome in. You are hoping to find online D&D group? That shouldn't be too difficult, isn't it? I imagine it should be totally fine. Just like maybe a bit more search here and there. I'm pretty sure there are even like Discords or something that do that. Ja, willkommen. Danke, danke. Also bitte. Gerne. Immer gerne. Used to go to the local card store. Oh, where they gathered, or like the games were going. Oh, alright. I see, I see.
Not even death can save you from me.
Vampires or werewolves or whatever else, right? Interesting, that sounds good. That sounds good. And like, maybe it's probably not a secret, but D2 wise, or like Diablo wise in general, for me, one of the main goals will be to finish the Grail next year. I really want to do it. Again, like, because, you know, Diablo 4 comes out, who knows what it will turn out, and if it's turning out too good or something, then there is a potential that D2 will come to, you know, like second screen or whatever, or like into the closet. And that would be a shame if we haven't finished the Grail by then, because it could just become something that I have never finished, and that would be really bad. Tip the GM for good luck on the rolls, right, right. I think like my favorite rolls are always one, like the critical miss, because then like depends on the situation, you could always like tell whatever nonsense and it's always going to be funny. And you always will be laughing about it. Baronar Star. I thought it was kind of rare, but actually it's not really. 200 enhanced damage. Is it perfect roll? Dragon Surf Stormbreak Isle with your friends. Since they are all new, I think it will be just the right amount to learn the ropes. I never heard, like, to be honest, I don't know like the tabletop D&D in a sense of like what campaigns are there, what people play. I only know it through video games medium. Roll on everything. Sounds good. Right. So yeah, let's see. Also, hopefully, of course, next year there is enough time to play all the amazing games. Not only D2, but everything else. Like, we already seen a bunch these days. Bastion and Ori, and like, you know, probably you all guys play some other games. And you know, they try a lot of amazing stories, interesting things, mechanics, and different genres that absolutely worth playing. So I really wish to explore it a little bit more. That my next year, whatever game launcher statistics is not looking like you've played only 1% of your games you have. Should I turn right, left? Can I hit it? Should I fart? Yep, that's more or less how it goes. Yep. With new players, you don't know anything. Talking about pre-made game, I've never done one, but they are good for new people. Yeah, absolutely. I know what pre-made game are. Pre-made games are. I understand the thing. Like, sometimes the game master could write a complete campaign or story or scenario that people play, or sometimes there are also the available ones. I'm really curious about, like I already mentioned this, AI dungeon. Basically, it's kind of, I don't remember if it's D&D based or just story quest kind of thing. But it's basically AI service, free service that generates story, like fantasy story based on what you're doing. So I assume if it has dungeons in it, probably it's based on Dungeons and Dragons. So it's pretty much endless campaign if you want to play it. So it must be really, really fun, considering how well AI right now with kind of text, semantics, and all of that generating stories. Wait. Yeah, we did. Okay, I didn't notice disease at all. One of the best campaigns to learn the basics. It's a starter pack where characters are pre-made, so all they need is to learn the goals for set characters right. Also, I think like it's easier if you start with low-level characters, for both for players and for GMs, because there are like less abilities, less things to worry about and to choose from, so it may seem kind of limiting, but at the same time it's just easier not to make mistakes, not to spend too much time reading the like cheat sheets and so on. So it's pretty much better this way, I think. Nice, yeah. Level 3 I think is also perfect, because then it opens up to you like way more things usually to play with already, and you kind of get a sense of things. And like again, I think in D&D level is like, I mean, it plays a role of course, but it does not limit gameplay in any way. So it's not so important for the enjoyment of the gameplay. Something dropped. Diamond. Sword. That's a Jade Talon, isn't it? Right, 292. Whatever. You admire GMs who can remember everything for every character, especially endgame characters? Wow. Yeah, that's many years of practice, I imagine. It is pretty difficult. I guess they also like, I don't know, they use probably like some kind of utilities, whether it's like, I don't know, pen and paper or Excel spreadsheet, where they basically write down what each party member has equipped, so that they can kind of calculate the armor class to hit armor class 0 and like save throws and all of these things. Because like otherwise it's pretty it's impossible to keep it in your head. Ooh, wait. What was this one? War Spear. Is it Impaler or something better? Ah, that's the Impaler, right, okay. Okay. Ethereal Impaler. I do have it 100%. You gotta run? Food is ready, gonna choose some demon slaying while you find 3 holy grailers today? Thank you. Thank you, Ranias. Good luck to you next year, and if you ever have time, come and join. Have fun. Oof.
I can't carry anymore. I am
Oops.
overburdened.
Don't remember the Baroner star stats, I will check it later. So yeah, somebody wants to start gaming. Can you call it this way? Game master. Somebody wants to be healthy. That's all good. Ooh, Thresher. What is happening? Why do I drop so many items from white mobs? Thresher from a trash mob. And 200 ED. It's almost anti-perfect. 190 is anti-perfect. 13 life leech. Man, not ethereal. I don't have ethereal one on this grail. And I dropped already a lot of them. Colossus blade, 6 sockets, not ethereal. Talking of New Year resolutions, just wanted to mention the thing that, like, in the past I've been doing those New Year resolutions, more like, you know, what do I want to start in this year? What do I want to do? What new achievements, new activities? But then at some point I actually switched back to a little bit different approach, more like reviewing the past year in terms of like trying to remember week by week what did I do. Of course not like every detail, but more like the main events or people I met or things I've done. And then basically highlighting some things that brought me the most joy, or a lot of joy consistently, you know, and some things that brought me a lot of like bad feelings or bad emotions, or like overall were somehow connected to something that I didn't like. Not in a way of like being uncomfortable, because not every uncomfortable thing is bad, but more like indeed something that I would try to avoid. And basically, out of that, trying to build the next year with this basis. So if there were like people that brought me the most joy, then and fun, then try to connect with them as much as possible, or already kind of plan some activities with them and introduce those plans to them, you know, so that you have something already built in to make sure that this happens. If those were some kind of activities, then think about how you would plan them in advance. If it's like, I don't know, some hiking trips, then schedule at least like one every quarter or something, and think of trips and places there you would want to go to do that. And basically the same thing for the bad things, but instead you don't schedule them, of course, but you try to see how you can completely eliminate those and how you can avoid them in the next year. So what are either the actions that you need to take to avoid them completely, or what should you not do not to get in those situations. So typically that works really well. Honestly, it gives you kind of an idea also what you like, what you don't like, so you also kind of have this active reflection on yourself. So if you've never done anything like this, or you're looking for some kind of framework to do this kind of review, you could think about something like this. And keep it very simple, just, you know, 2 columns, good emotions, bad emotions, and then take actions based on like top 5 or something like that. Sash from Diablo. Imagine Lenimo dropping here. Would have been fun. So yeah, I'll definitely do it like somewhere after New Year. You found your F Lenimo of Diablo? That sounds good. Why not F Stormlash, right? I'm definitely going to do it like in the first week, I guess, of 2023. And I'm really curious what I will get there, because I think it was very interesting year, a very strange one, and it's not so easy to figure out some of its aspects. Did you hear Lenimo? Yes. How are you doing, Namespace? How's your finger? Ready for New Year? Wait, finger or arm? Ortrun. The amulet. Taurasha. No. Much better? Sweet. Sounds really good. What are your... Can play games again? Woohoo! Sounds good. What are your Diablo goals for the next year? Do you have any like super Diablo goal? Like, I obviously want to finish Grail. I would also love to make at least one 99 character next year. I'm thinking of Necromancer. Like a single player character, of course. Level 99 on PT2 softcore and hardcore. Also hardcore, okay. I didn't know you were also into hardcore, comma. Finish Grail maybe? And grind out 99 on the Necro too? Okay. Copycat. I know my Diablo goals are not that much of original ones as well. I would love to make some kind of fun playthrough, or like continue non-meta playthroughs. In that sense, I thought maybe only crafted items character, something like that. Not sure how viable it is, especially if not caster. Hey Earl, thank you so much. I had a little bit of ups and downs with channel lately, more like downs, so I hope it did not repel you from the channel, from the content and stuff. And just had a few changes, had a few realizations, and also like some experiments. And also, by the way, I'm preparing, like last year or like this year, I took proper care of collecting all the best drops that I had, all the best, yeah, not moments, but more like drops in the year. Because like I had monthly compilations, and then of course monthly were the best of the months, so I kept all the monthly compilations. So yesterday, like before bed, I put together all the best things out of monthly compilations, and I have like 50 clips, and I will have really hard time removing things that should not be there. So top 10 is impossible, I think, so it should be at least top 20, maybe even more. Right. I think a lot of people were busy because of holidays. Yeah, that's also true. That's also definitely true. He's getting 98 soonish. Nice. That's yeah. Then you are definitely closer. But I also imagine that if you really go hard on the grind of levels, probably 98 single player is like 97 is not big of a deal. 98 is already first kind of test of steel, and then the second is of course 99. Necro is a bit harder overall to get to 99. Like Sorceress, Paladin, I think easier. They could grind Nil attack better. Although again, I would definitely say in D2R with reload times I would probably need to recalculate what is the optimal strategy. About games, Unreal Tournament games will be removed from stores, so my wish is new insane UT game. Yeah, I heard that they were already removed from... so you told me about the Epic store, and they were also removed from GOG, from GOG. So I imagine there might be a remake in the cooking, and they're going to replace the original with the remake. Wish you would have stayed FOH, really? I mean, you could always respec. But yeah, thank you for your good wishes and enjoy the grind. I think Tesla is also a really fun build. Like, I want, like in terms of D2, of course, apart from like finishing Grail and doing that stuff, I also want to build more kind of those flavorful, cool builds that I know they're great, but I never had time or never had like runes or something to actually make. So I would really love to play Dragon Dean, the Dream Paladin, Tesla one, so all of those definitely want to try out. Tesla for terrorized zones, yeah, you just run and basically destroy everything, sounds great.
Not even death can save you from me.
So yeah, in Diablo, Grail, 99 on a Necro, and ideally to try more different builds and like variety play. I feel like if I don't try a lot of builds and like a lot of stuff, again like before Diablo 4, I would always feel that this chapter is not finished or closed, so I would feel sad about it. So, and again, like who knows, of course, if Diablo 4 will be the one we're gonna play for the rest of the next year, or like second half of next year, but if it is, then I'm pretty sure it will be very difficult to get back to D2. Oh yeah, and one more, of course, one more wish for 2023 in terms of Diablo, that we get official loot filter and stacking gems, of course, yes. Yeah. Blue Thunder Mole. Another one, they say, right? Can you imagine? Salt helmet. No. Paladin. Why are you running after these things? Sometimes it feels that he does not stop for poppables and shrines even with shift click. So that's why I normally press shrines when I don't want to. Like gem shrines. I don't know. Maybe I'm just clumsy and don't do the right thing. I don't know. So Tryan, tell me, what is your goal in D2? Do you have any goal in D2 for the next year? Anything you are working towards too? Or mostly chilling? Depends how it goes. Pure fun, no goes? Sounds good. That's a healthy approach, I feel like. Unlike some of us. Free to combat skills. No FCR. No MF. No life. You will check the d4 for sure, yeah. I was laughing, like I watched this 5 things I hate in Diablo 4 by Dibransky, and then next day 6 things I hate in Diablo 4 by Mr. Llama. Oh, that was funny. There were some points that I didn't think about actually, or like not too deeply, let's say. Especially Mr. Llama mentioning the cooldown thing, that it makes sense a lot in PvP. Like good example was Dota or League of Legends, where both players are aware of the abilities and cooldowns and so on, so it's more like very tactical play. Something I didn't think about before. Okay, for science. Okay, no, he doesn't run. Then it's probably my fingers that are clumsy. You hope there will be amazing PvP. If there is PvP, it's not connected with PvE, we'll go with a fire. Wow. Okay.
Not even death can save you from me.
I am, to be honest, like, quite a few people ask me to do PvP content or like some really nice duels and stuff, and like I am so indifferent to PvP. Absolutely, like it is not interesting to me at all. Like I really find no fun, no joy in it, so I really can't do it. I don't know why. Maybe because I just simply don't like Diablo 2 PvP and I find it really boring and not interesting. And again, it's just my personal opinion. So maybe if their PvP is interesting and fun, maybe I will try it out and do something, but I just feel like PvP is just not my jam. I do like team stuff, like where one team plays against another, like the, you know, Guild Wars kind of thing. But pure free-for-all or one-to-one, like that's absolutely not interesting to me. You like competition, but not the D2 PvP, like Dota, CS, League of Legends? Huge fun, big fun, but with huge poison for your soul. Yeah, that's also another aspect of it, of course. And there are a lot of immature people. That's for sure. if you're winning, it's funny. Exactly. Exactly. But that's why I really like the team ones, and more like not a like in Dota or League of Legends where you have like one team for one match, unless you play like with a group of friends or something. But more like when you have, you know, big guild, like I don't know, 20-30 people, and so then, you know, you kind of have each other sort of. If you lose, and it doesn't feel so bad in a way. Going Mad Max. Right, right. Yeah, I think, let's be honest, WoW, overall, like WoW, it's PvP and a lot of things and raids and stuff, they are like already so advanced in many ways that if you did not really boil in it from the beginning, it's probably also too cumbersome and difficult to get into. But like again, I did play one MMO, and there was the War of the Imperium, so basically guild wars in the castles, but the most fun was not actually protecting the heart of the castle, but more like fighting in between with smaller groups, like 10 or something, and everyone had its own role and you strictly follow it. Sometimes, like if you're really good, you could improvise a little bit and do different things, even with like supporting characters and stuff, but it was very fun. So, and like everybody had to play really well and understand their role, and then you can win. And if you do some mistakes, then typically in couple of, yeah, like very soon you will get shattered. So the entire group, but it was very fun. It was really, really fun. Why there's so much heal? I don't know about that one. I mean, in that MMO that I was playing, we would, yeah, like, we would chug
Not even death can save you from
like 3,000 health potions in 2 hours. And then pretty much the rest of the week what you do is getting those 3,000 potions back. Because they are not cheap. Not cheap to buy and not too easy to make. But 3,000 potions is basically if you are really going into like this in between the gates of castles and just try to fight everybody who is going forward. And sometimes you find really strong opponents, and then yeah, like, because the priests there, they typically are not able to heal you quick enough if something goes wrong. And also mass heal typically was not available because it kind of works on the land, so you have to cast it on land, but there is a special like protection spell that basically makes land underneath you impossible to cast any land skills on it. So, because otherwise, of course, like all the mages will cast like, I don't know, Blizzard and things like that on top of you, and then your entire party will be wiped out, basically. So, you had to heal yourself. There were also one-shots, of course. The monks could cast Azure Strike that deals like 10 times of your health amount of damage. But there is a couple of ways to evade it. So yeah, I don't know, that was fun. Because it was team-based, different roles, people needed to do different things, and so on and so forth. also add to that latency, ping, and all of that things, the bungee or like desync and this kind of stuff, that made it even funnier. So yeah, this kind of PvP I would definitely enjoy, but it's definitely not a PvP of action RPG game, because I think the powers of characters are too strong, sort of. They are not balanced around team play, but balanced around single play.
Hail to you, champion.
Average game is between 25 and 40 plus minutes, really? Wait, seriously? Oh wait, in CS like one game is until a certain amount of wins, right? So that's why it's so long, because like I'm pretty sure like the single game lasts probably 1 or 2 minutes or not more. Arena shooters, oh yeah, because they're basically, yeah, you just have a arena, you play on it, and like Quake 3 Arena was the one that I played the most, I guess. And basically the one who gets to 100 or something first and just having fun, free for all style, that was fun, yeah, something like that I imagine. 30 rounds, who first, right, okay, so it's best of 30. I see.
Necromancer. I hoped I'd never have to lay my eyes on one of your kind again.
AHP, thank you for subscribing. A necromancer? Job advisor. So yeah, I guess we will see what kind of PvP is in Diablo 4. It's quite funny that like there are some things that Blizzard didn't really make well. Like in Diablo they really didn't make PvP well at all. In Diablo 3 they even like almost removed it completely or something, right? There is like some sort of arena, but it doesn't really work. Doesn't make sense. So I wonder if they managed to figure out some kind of formula for PvP in D4.
Not even death can save you from me.
But still, like, I'm pretty sure that I'm mostly looking for a really solid single player experience in Diablo 4. If you like your first will never be fulfilled. Why so? So like I would imagine then probably you are not big fan of like PUBG and Valorant, Fortnite, things like that, right? It's doesn't land for you, right? What about, I think it's called Quake Champions? No, I think Quake Champions is actually the tournament. But basically the latest Quake game that is competitive. I think it is arena based, isn't it? Have you tried that one?
I can't carry it.
I don't know if it's old or like relatively old or very old. It just, to me, it seemed the most closest to like Quake 3 Arena style of game. Ooh, Elemental Skiller, a Druid. Okay. Natural Grand Charm. I'll take that. You never have enough skillers in single player. Never. Well, the added skills. Wait, what? In this Quake thing? Really?
Not even death can save you from me.
Hey Leandro, what's up? Not much here, not much. Just a final farm before 2023. I thought about playing the single player game, the Ori, but don't feel like. So decided just to farm. We've done already a lot of runs here on CS, like what is 460, 70, something like this, and so we are far more than halfway through, and 7 grailers already here, 7, and some of them are not small. Quite a few of them are actually pretty serious ones. You found grandfathering cows today, really? Man. Still no Nightwings, right? Like teleportation speed in these and so on. I guess just running and shooting is not enough anymore for a modern gamer. Seems like you need more complexities, more systems to make it attractive or something, I don't know. Grandfather, that's the one I also want to find, of course. Still didn't get it here in single player. And we had so many chances already for, like 3 chances for Stormlash and I think 3 chances for Azurath. None of them turned. Could have been easily 2 Grailers. War Spear. That's the same Impaler once again.
Not even death can save you from me.
You can call it proper shooter if you have abilities, spells and random weapons. 1 to skeleton mastery. Yeah, I get it, I understand. I'll get more tea, 1 second. Yeah, I do understand it. I'm just not sure that something different will exist, to be honest. I feel like there is almost no chance of like going back to the original designs for shooters, especially seeing how massive the battle royales now are and all of that thing. So I'm pretty sure it's almost impossible, unless like some indie game decides to do it, something fun. Actually, something that came to my mind. It's also kind of a battle royale, I think, but I don't know if you have seen or tried the Risk of Rain. Have you seen that one? I think the second one was like from indie company, if I remember correct, and quite successful. Very fast run walk, dexterity, fire as MF. Not enough. It's a bit more cartoony, but as far as I understand, there is a smaller arena to play on, but there might be like extra things to it as well, so not only run and gun. Man, why do I feel so... unsettled? Colossus crossbow.
I can't carry it.
Where is the elite? It's not you. Who is it then? Or it's gone already. Maybe it's because I shaved today. That definitely feels weird. Like for the last half year I was pretty much only trimming and only sometimes shaving completely, and today I did so. Maybe that's why. Shaving feels weird, yeah. It does. I also feel like shaving has like some kind of effect on your health. I mean, just like you know, maybe like those micro tears or whatever, and like your body needs to work on healing them or something. It's just a theory though. Imagine having a beard. I'm with you, 100%. I don't have genes for beard, not at all. Like my beard is yeah. What was it in Bastion? Stab weeds? That's pretty much what I get. That's also what some my ex-girlfriend told me, that it looks more like stab weeds. Now it's a little bit better, like past some years, but no. Can only make glorious mustache, that's it. What I can produce. And some neck beard. So nope. Same thing with like my brother and my father, but my uncle, my father's brother, has really huge beard, so somehow, yeah, didn't work out for most of us, but for him it did. And nowadays, man fashion is very inclined towards having beards, so always shaves feels cool to you? Pure black and it's strong. Nope. I mean, mine is also like very dark. Not like super blank, but very dark. One of those fake beards, really? What is it? Never heard of it. Is it like legit something or just like, you know, the one for costumes? That doesn't make sense. Like Santa beard. Oh, it's not too dense, right? Yeah, that's also a lot of people experience. Like mine is not dense for sure. And not everywhere, and doesn't grow everywhere. Just for costumes, so right. You also have big beard, right? So you are the only one in the chat who has big beard. You are the lucky owner of extra style points and different things you can make with your facial expressions. Sigma male. What is that? Oh shit. Yeah, namespace. Like I don't have beard. Like I have very... don't know what's the proper English word, but basically, yeah. Not much. Very seldom.
I can't carry anymore.
Oops. But he didn't say where is his beard? Right, right. Good point. Stroke my beard every day. Wait, in what sense? Like with your hands, just, you know, like from up to down. I don't want to get too intimate here, but what do you stroke every day? You use comb, pog. Very good. Yeah, no, like of course, if you want to make sure that it doesn't look like shit, you need to take care of it, of course. What's your favorite beard oil? Or you are using olive oil or something? Keep it groomed. Motor oil? Yeah. The chainsaw oil. Fish oil, imagine. Beards. Bruh. Imagine using fish oil. Yeah, now imagine it now. Think about it for a while. Let it stay in your memories and in your brain for a little bit. Good old fish oil with very dense omega-3 mono unsaturated or mono unsaturated, I think. Yeah. Mono unsaturated or polyunsaturated, I don't remember anymore. A lot of omega-3 for your beard. And then basically after a year of using, you have the surströmming effect on people around you. Seems pog. Wrist blade. No. That's not a good one. The surstroming effect, yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, there is axe effect and there is also surstroming effect. And you walk to somebody who doesn't like you, yes. Or who you don't like, yep, yep. Exactly. That's already like close to biological weapon, to be honest. It's very dangerous roads. To stun him from a proper range, yes. Grocery shopping with fish oil, yep. What can be better? Where did namespace go? Did he go to apply some fish oil on his beard or what? It's very suspicious. Look, we got another yellow glorious axe. The fish stunner? Maybe to stroke his beard? Oop. 240. Elrune, sweet, very good. That's a high rune I was waiting for. Proud like a sailor, yeah, I imagine it. Singing one of those Vellerman songs or something like this. One day the Wellerman comes, bring us sugar and tea and rum. Oh, you're looking for a high rune? Yes. Well, one of those. I have a multifaceted goal here. Abrupt! Jesus Christ. Wait a minute. That's him. The Nostradamus. Abrupt. Where have you been all this time? Did you come to give us another prophecy? Are you Medivh? Are you Nostradamus? Tell us something, please. We're all waiting. This is the guy who predicted Jarun and Bearun. Wait. He predicted Giant Bear on exact runs. Run number 8 and run number 33. And that's exactly when we dropped Bearun and Lorun. And after that he was banned by the bot and never came back. Ever since, never seen him. You've been kept busy by the all-seeing gods, right? Just before New Year, then he is gone for another 6 months? Man. Abrupt. You have to tell us something. How is it in the next year? Does it look good? Should we be worried? Or should we be in relief? Maybe we need to do like some ceremonies and sacrifices in your honor? Telling me Jarun in 2 runs? Oh shit. He has spoken. He has spoken. Rip. Leandro, I'm updating drops after every day, so not to kind of spoil what I have found before in here, because it's a very long session, but there were really cool stuff for sure. Yesterday especially was crazy. Yesterday and day before that was very, very crazy. He was summoned by the Great Sacrifice. Ooh. Ethereal Rare Thresher. That of course feels good, but the Tetris, oh my, very good. Nothing at all, nothing at all. How much MF? 404. No, 405. That's what I'm wearing right now. Mace. Oh man, Abrupt, how have you been doing?
Not even death can save you from me.
Is everything alright by your side?
I can't carry anymore.
Nothing at all, nothing at all. Oh boy. You feel good? Yeah, I think winter, unless you are in a southern hemisphere, winter usually feels... I mean, they call winter different months, right? Which still blows my mind that for them June, July and August is winter, but only showcases that a lot of things around us are just a social construct and nothing else. But yeah, it usually works the same on most people, especially if you don't have really like bright, beautiful winter with nice snow, sunshine and stuff like that. And more like here in Berlin, where it's gray all day and then dark the other side of the day. That took quite a while. Prophecy. This is the run. This is the run, boys. This is the run. I think I even played Paladin as well. It was 2 years anniversary and stream, so I played Paladin, the same one, but on ladder. We were in a big group though. I remember Yoppie he saw the bear rune drop next to him. He didn't pick it up. And he then was agonized so many days after that that it was just there in the length of his arm and he didn't pick it up. Okay, we got a crown. Blade talents. Unique ring, legendary mallet, alright. Who wants to put any bets on a unique ring? My favorite skin of the ring. Let it be Wisp Projector. Let it be. There is the Wisp. Nice Manald. Nope. No Manalds allowed. We found so many unique rings already here and all of them pooped. I think 1 or 2 29 Nagels, but that was it. Nothing better than that. Alright, the last chance for the high rune from Diablo. Raven.
Not even death can save you from me.
Not this time. The prophecy cannot be foretold. The prophecy from the fallen angel. Alright, the ring is, though, 22 Nagel. Because of a ban, right. True, that explains why he was banned for no reason. That one of his future prophecies didn't work, and that's why he had to get out of the way from the fate. Nagel ring, Nagel ring. Sol.
Not enough mana.
How is that this amount of items already makes them disappear? Like, it's too many items on the screen. I mean, that's just silly. I don't know, Blizzard needs to fix that part as well. It is very important. I think it's really bad, especially if they introduce loot filter. I imagine, like, without loot filter makes sense, because otherwise your entire screen will be in the whatever stuff, but with loot filter it's a must. Serpent skin. Grand Charm, War Club, Small Charm. War Club is Blood Tree Stomp, yeah. Ingress Gold Find, 13 life.
Not even death can save you from me.
Spin the hammers, spin the hammers. Battle Cestus, that's already a second or third Shadow Killer we find. Wrist Blade, no. Wrist Pike is the one I could use. Wrist Blade, no. One to 98 lightning damage on a jewel.
Not even death can save you from me.
No drops yet. No drops. But it's alright. 1.5 hour is not so much. I probably did what? Wait, what? 5 to chain lightning. Nah. I don't think it's good enough. Lightning is probably the least useful one. 90 minutes, 2.5 minute runs, so we probably did like 25 runs, something like that. With nothing to show. We also didn't have mid-rune for like over 100 runs for sure, maybe even more. I remember at some point we dropped East, not East, but Amrun. But it was quite a while ago, I'm pretty sure. Gothic Bow. F-Rune. Of course, why would you die on top of the ground? Hey Sigas, hello! Happy upcoming new year! How is it going? Are you celebrating tomorrow, New Year? It's our last stream in this year. just to have a little bit of fun and chat with you guys. Thank you, man.
Not even death can save you from me.
Same good wishes to you. Come back to PD2, Dad. You've been gone for so long, getting the milk from the store. That's true, though. I was thinking of maybe like streaming today PD2, but last moment I thought like, let's do one more push in here in CS. I wanna, like, you probably were not here, I'm not sure, but I was thinking that maybe doing more weekend PD2 streams so that we could do mapping together with people despite different time zones and stuff. So that was the idea. So if I am not, there are very little chance that on 1st of January on Sunday I'll be able to do anything. But if I am able to, then I will probably do PD2 stream. Lightning res. You won't let me press the seal. Patched hints. But yeah, considering where I'm going for New Year, I don't think it's really possible. Wait, war pike? War pike. Not ethereal. Exactly. Not really just staying home with family. I mean, that's also good. Like, you could, prepare some food maybe, a bit more festive. But again, I feel like a lot of people in the world celebrate Christmas more than New Year, so it's the main activity. For me, kind of Christmas is probably still secondary thing. So New Year is more for the party.
Even death can save you from me.
That's what your dad said almost? What?
I can't carry
Ooh, double drop. Look at this baby. Let's go. We've been waiting for this, but this is a huge double drop. Serpent skin armor, spiderweb sash, hello. 3013, 5 of perfect, 120 ED as well. And 98% ED arachnid mesh, let's go. Super sweet, very nice drop, very nice. Viper Magi. No, let's add it to the current run. Also Balrog skin. Imagine if it was a unique one. Arachnid mesh. Imagine that one rolled unique. It would have blown my mind. Okay, I know what to do. Do this, 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 this. Like this. You lured namespace out? Yeah. He's only checking in for some finds. I know. He's a busy boy. Does his busy things. Striking his beard. Or brushing it with a comb. We should not bother him too much. Edit com drops. Okay. The best thing 1st of January to walk in the morning in the big cities? Not sure. Crazy how fun it is, right? Imagine to count the thing before New Year. What? Okay, let's go. It's probably 4th Viper magic we find already. We also found 4 Shaco drops. 4 of them. And there was also nice Shaco double drop, was Shaco and Geats. So somehow for the first time in his life Diablo delivers us some things, some fun moments. That's cool. Now the main question is where the runes at? Where are the runes at? Shillelagh. Ruby.
I am overburdened.
Not even death can save you from me.
Elder Staff. Another one. This one rolled 4 skills, okay. On those wisdom. The only second elite unique staff apart from Mind Song's lesson. Biggest champ for me would be the guy who crafts Zod with L and L runes only. What? Sorry, Traian, it is impossible. Mathematically, it doesn't work. It's possible. It will take you more years than all your future generations will have together. Big group. Destroyer. Christine. Wait. I saw the triple flame. He's a unique monster. Challenge for the chosen one? Mm-hmm. As said Master Yoda. Okay. Okay.
Not even death can save you from me.
Another jewel. I don't have ID scrolls anymore. Surprising how quick your cube fills up here with gems, jewels and things like that. Very abnormal for players 1, I have to admit. Or maybe it's just because I'm killing so much density. Grand Charm, 5 to Dexterity, alright.
Not even death can save you from me.
What's that? Anyway. What is Moncaster? What did you see?
I am overburdened.
Items left 21. Is this your holy grail? Yes, it is.
What do you need?
We started this session with 28. What? Keats threw a firecracker in your garden? Did you call all properly elderly guy outside with like a broom or something, shaking it in the air like, I'll show you where the shit is going? Like one of the big guys. Yeah, in the cities, I still don't know why they allow fireworks in the cities. It's just nonsense. Especially when there is no snow. Like things flying through the streets just horizontally, seriously. I don't know why, especially in Berlin, like if you have never been here, there is like district called Neukölln, and you have really like all the shit happening there with fireworks in the new year, like people just shooting into each other, you know, just for fun, or shooting at the cars. It's just, I don't know why it's still happening. But you jumped in your seat. Oh boy. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the thing, Tryon. Same thing. Same thing really happens here.
Thanks.
Oh, my favorite karaoke song plays again. La 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 la. Who wanted karaoke?
I am overburdened.
Every time somebody was asking. I think it was Rarl and Fwosty, I believe. You want flanched mace, great sword, double axe, great sword. Yeah. 37 AD whip. Exactly, Sigas. Thank you for the lyrics. It was really hard. Can I please at least try to remember the lyrics? Right. Exactly. I came unprepared. Didn't fire a thing in years, spent too much money into. I was never a big fan of fireworks, to be honest. We did do it one year here in Berlin, I remember. We just, you know, bought some kind of basic newbie package. But I don't know, no enthusiasm, like absolutely whatever. As a kid, yeah, I remember I was mostly interested in blowing something up, you know, like putting it into the bottles and or like in some other objects and just to see what will happen to them after they blow up, and
Carry anymore.
but not really, nothing else, to be honest. You almost know one song from the Eminem? What? The 8th Mile? One chance, one opportunity. Cleaning out my closet. What's there? What else is there? Godzilla? I don't even recognize the name. Probably the easiest one that I would remember, like most of the lyrics are the real Slim Shady. To be fair, I only listened to those two albums. Slim Shady, I think it was, and Marshall or whatever. So those two that came together pretty much a year apart. You were a crazy Pyre freak, really rockets the whole night through. Feel ashamed today? Don't be, come on. You don't know the newer songs by him, I guess? Yeah. I really don't know much of his newer songs. I do appreciate him as an artist, like 100%. I think he's a great one, but I didn't listen to any newer songs. Or maybe listen, but not specifically. Oh, that was a gacha party over here. 100%. On this little island. Aside from everybody else. With a little bit of candles. Rap god, right. I should listen to his like last album, I guess. I heard it was also pretty much a phenomenon in the rap music as well. Like the one where he came back from really long absence. You are back? Found anything else? We had one good drop from Diablo. Diablo dropped us at the same time Arachnid Mesh and Viper Magi. 30 ORS, 13 magic reduction. How can you find that music that I was listening to? La 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 la. You can try to sing it to Shazam. My best bet would be. Not bad, yeah, works. I think it's my third Arachnid and probably number 69 Viper Magi. Coronet. Meh. My version is better? Right, right. It misses some male vocals there, for sure, in the original. Lamrune. Witcher 3 silver for monsters? Okay, okay. That is the one. And steel for man. And fish oil for namespace beard. Witcher 3 edition. Of course, the best fish oil comes from Skellige. True, Skellige. Pyre. Actually, I'm thinking, like, one of the destinations I was asked recently, like, if I want to travel somewhere. I was actually thinking that Faroe Islands probably would be really sweet to visit.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
The music of Warcraft, the Frozen Throne, when you were in your, like in my menu, in the main menu. Gives you chills? Yeah, it's a good one, actually. Actually. Let's turn it on. I do feel like after this run, we're gonna switch gears. Alright, I go then. More work? Dude, where are you at? What did I not press? Press here. Press here. Wow. Oh man. Again, you got stuck there. Stupid dude. Job's done. Now you're gonna search for the song. I will turn it. I will turn it on. Or is it some your special song? Kilted armor? You kidding me? You giving me Arctic furs? Arctic furs? Wow. Dude. Arctic furs. I'll even pick it up. You always wanted to visit Faroe Islands, but they kill too much dolphins and whales every year, so better not. Yeah. Same with Iceland, right? I heard that they even have like this whale killing fest for when you like reach 16 or 18 as a male or something. Like really barbaric traditions. Come on, people, get smarter. Alright, let's pause this one. Go here. No, not here. Here. Music, game, Osts. Yes. Tradition, what a nonsense. Exactly. Traditions are there to change them. The only reason for them to exist. Okay. Warcraft. How far down it is? Oh, over here. Frozen Throne. No. Okay, let me first manage the loudness, and I will. I think I need to make it less. Okay, that might do. Okay, that's a main theme. All games have best melodies and songs. I wouldn't be so like categorical. I think there are a lot of new games that have fantastic music as well. Take Ori, for example, or Katana Zero, or again all the Supergiant games. They have fantastic music. There are a lot of games. Probably we just play less newer games and hear less of the music's there. Ooh, Amrune. Not exactly the high rune I was looking for, but I could say that's sort of alright. That's Night Elves, I think. The truth is that yes, they used a lot of orchestral arrangements, because I think a lot of other things were not so easily available as good MIDIs and like recordings, so it was a little bit in a way easier to get some orchestra to play something, so to make symphony rather than anything else. Maybe. Let me know if it's too too loud or too quiet, I could adjust a little bit. Earlier Blizzard games had insane tracks, yeah, that's also true. That's also true. I think there are a lot of good ones. It's just that not all the new ones are bad, or there are no jams in the new music. And there are a lot of really good new games with good music. Because they start to pay attention to that too. It becomes also another huge point. So that's why it is also there. Doom, Quake, Unreal Tournament, Command & Conquer, Warcraft 3 and Frozen Throne, and another Command & Conquer. Heroes of Might and Magic, GTA 2, 3, Vice City. Well, Vice City, to be fair, no, I think they kind of composed, but they didn't have really lots of tracks. It kind of feels weird a little bit. Or in Vice City they had radios that were licensed music, I think. In the third one it was kind of weird because there were no really tracks, they were just only like beats of tracks, so not full ones. At least like I don't remember really full tracks. There were a lot of talking radios as well. But yeah, like I mean, I would also add that of course like all the Elder Scrolls ones from Jeremy Soule, and generally like as a composer Jeremy Soule worked on a lot of early 2000 games, and they all had really good music thanks to him, to where he worked. Also like Dungeon Siege, for example, is there. Also really nice music, which for some reason got removed from my playlist. I feel like it was again copyrighted or something, I don't know. Ooh, Greater Claws. What else from the old games had also really nice music? What I remember, or maybe played something recently. Well, Baldur's Gate, yeah, Icewind Dale. There are a lot of ambience, so it's like it's a music that's really good for the purpose of the game. It's a little bit harder to listen to it, just to listen for enjoyment. It's easier to use it for background. But yeah, all the D&D games had really nice one as well, 100%. What the hell is going on? I don't remember Unreal Tournament music, to be honest. Don't remember how it sounds or like what genre it is. Not at all. Wait, let me... Ooh. What's happening? I'm losing frames. Are we back, people? We back? We back, Quebec. Something was happening, not sure what was happening. I had like bitrate going up to 20,000 kilobits per second, kilobytes. But I was just dropping frames. 2,000 frames dropped, yikes, that's a lot. Should be good now, no? Okay. Okay. Off I go then. Okay. Didn't recognize anything. YouTube still shows me that I have an issue. I don't know why. Okay. Let me know, guys, if everything is if anything is happening again, but otherwise I think we should be alright. We will pick up those songs for the moment when I do exercises. Okay. It's very music, to be honest, for the exercises. I mean, it's inspiring, kind of, motivating, but not fast enough, sort of. I don't think I exercised with slower paced music. Not sure how that would feel. You can tell us then later how it went.
I need mana.
Superior Warpike. Bite one. And then you will go with Doom. Yeah, with Doom, especially like Doom Eternal, for example, that worked really well for me. Was no problem. The only thing they fear is you, and here you go. Easy peasy. Wait, why am I not? A little bit weird. Did I have my BO? Start yelling around, yeah.
Not even death can save you from me.
Again, Diablo, you wandered off. Morning Star, Carnage Helm, nothing. So ambient, is it a Song of the Wind or something? I almost don't hear anything. Winged axe, woohoo! Maybe it is ethereal. Who knows? Let's see. Not really, not this time. Also 151 ED. It is 1% off anti-perfect. Lacerator, sweet. The drop I've been waiting for. Lacerator. Man. We'll take Blade Osts too. The movie Blade, the one with Vampire. Can also try, of course, with Wesley Snipes, I think it is, isn't it? Can also try Hotline Miami workout mixes. They are really nice, actually. Remember, we had a VHS with brother, and we watched it quite a bit. Not once, not twice.
Not even death can save you from me.
And even then, I don't remember what was the whole problem there. Bastard sword, sacred feeders.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, the bastard sword, the Jon Snow one. Yep. Thunder Maul. Blue Thunder Maul, all the bases we need. Yesterday we dropped 2 blue sacred armors. That's like, what? Give me more. Ooh, Balrog skin. It's not ethereal. Has a potential for very good base. Hey, what's happening? Anti-up. What's going on? The last farm of the year is here. The last stream. We've been talking in the beginning. What's the G2 goals, for example, you have in 2023? Do you have any, Ante, to share? If you're not busy. Any specific, or just having fun and kind of going where the river flows. ABV, the filter for single player, I have it in my Discord. You can join and get the files and all the instructions how to get it done. But it only works for a single player. I mean, it works for online too, but you will get banned most likely, so I would not recommend you to. You accomplished your goal, you found the T-mite. I see. Hard to come up with another one after that, right? I mean, you could try to go for like 99, so that's one of things that I want to do. I want to get Necromancer to 99 on single player and finish Holy Grail. So that's something for sure I want to do. Not sure if it's going to be possible, impossible, easy, hard. Probably very hard. Both of them, but we'll see. Eventually. Runa L. You finished Chaos and now and doing some terror runs? Nice. I have still quite a way to go on this farm in the CS. Probably like 250 more runs, something like this. Step into the realm of godly items, maybe? Like super hard to find rare magic items? Interesting. Not sure what would you possibly do for that. Like how to improve it. Like for some magic items you can gamble or shop, but with rare ones I guess it's just farm a lot and pick up a lot of stuff. Pay attention to some rare items way more. Like for open socket plate of the whale. Yeah, those you can shop. Probably Charcy Act 1 is still the best. Or now the best, because Pindo Portal is screwed with a delay. Fortuitous Ring of Fortune, yeah. NFCR, Life Leech, Mana, and MF Rings, yeah, those are also cool. For rings, you can do really like interesting shopping and gambling experiences, like very interesting strategies. Like I think Namespace was doing already one. Don't remember which character level he made, but something like 23 or something like this. So to shop item level 16 rings, something like that, so that it can roll maximum MF when it's rare, 25, and can still roll FCR and other stats. The cow CS runs, Chaos runs are really good, man. Seriously, like today not so big, yesterday huge. So it's been really good. Like yesterday I got 2 grailers, the unique Thunder Maul and unique Amulet, and bunch of other cool items dropped yesterday as well. Today the best thing was dual drop from Diablo. He dropped Viper Magi and Arachnid Mesh together. So that was pretty nice, and 1 mid rune. Some smaller items like Ondo's Wisdom and stuff. Amrune, Lacerator today. I always like to ID Phase Blades. Combat skills, Fool's Mode, enhanced damage, right. Yeah. But again, like, over the course of these runs I found already like 7 grailers. And like generally a bunch of things, multiple high runes already. Still waiting for like bear rune. So that one is still evading, but I guess sooner or later. It's pretty uncommon. Some nice finds off the drop at least. Yep.
Not even death can save you from me.
Oh yeah, like yesterday again, it was so absurd that like after finding 2 TC-87s, the Thunder Maul and another one, we also dropped Mavina's Diadem. And I was like, imagine it rolled unique, just imagine. If it rolled Griffins, like, I don't know, crazy. Yesterday 3 TC-87 items in one session. I was like 3.5 hours, I think. Ceremonial Bowl. You'll get bear from CS, just have to keep at it, yeah. And we still have enough runs to get it, to be honest. Can we start drinking yet? Or do we have to wait till tomorrow? Old man, I thought you started drinking since the moment you retired. Or wait, you didn't yet. Awesome day for Grailers, yep, absolutely. So we also need some nice finisher today, for sure. Let's hope for one. Look at the old man. Good morning, Boa. You see how this is funny? It's probably lunchtime for Ante and morning for you, but you're in 2 different days already. That's kind of funny. Hey Dylan, is the ladder resetting soon? No idea. I hope we will see first PTR patch notes end of the first week of January. That's my prediction. Been drinking since 12 PM. Okay, okay. So you wanna do jokes now? Only with you. You are my inspiration, old man. From the future. From the future. Yeah, you will be celebrating New Year, like in what? In like 13 hours? Vendor price buff on today, the same one? 15 hours, 23. Wait, the same buff even? Not even a different one? I mean, come on, Blizzard. Get somebody creative in your team, please. Stop embarrassing. What? Why? Come on, old man. Nothing said about it. What are you shopping for? With the vendors? Alright. The gambling addiction. Coronets. Powerball numbers for Saturday. Ooh, almost. You didn't find anything, Ante, from vendoring coronets? Ooh, double essence. Essence of Terror twice. Some people did get decent 220s with some other stats, but I think not the most desired classes, if I remember correct. Embossed blade. Yeah, exactly. Solid self-use stuff. Almost perfect. 2 to combat 40 life. Needs to be 30, needs to be 100 life, or close, and then 2 sockets at Larzuk. And then it can stay on a shelf in your stash and never be used in single player. So just casual 15-minute fireworks at the moment? What? People are blowing their money on air. Pretty much literally. In the air. No, we'll probably, like, where we celebrate, there will be probably some big firework. At least last time it was pretty nice. So I hope it's gonna be decent. But I wouldn't mind if there will be none. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. Oh my god. Boa. I feel a very special connection. Oh man. That's a good one. Yeah, true. I remember your 320. That's painful.
Not even death can save you from me.
Writing that down, yep. Exactly. The guy named Hugo won some millions with that, did those combinations, exactly. Remember something about that in the news? Rum tea, honey, so pretty much grog or whiskey. I would say grog. Try making some nice grog. Heartwarming. You feel for it, so be it? Yeah.
I am overwhelmed.
Another spider web sash. Failed unique? No. I know, they can actually drop them because they are high enough level. Quality level is high enough, they actually can drop it. Hugo.
Not
don't remember his last name. Why did you walk again away, Diablo? Ooh, alright. One more Geeds. Let's see if this one rolls better. Oof. 25, 14, 86. Pretty bad roll actually. Geeds Fortune. Let's pick up my back. Boiling the water for the tea. Heating up. Yup. Go for it. Another soul. I'm surprised I haven't dropped a single Herald of Zakarum. That's been a while since I've seen that item. Usually, at least on Plague, I remember I've been fighting it quite regularly. Not here though. Last one probably was in August.
I am overburdened.
Oops.
Not even death can save you from me.
Free to Lightning Sentry. I'm getting hungry. I only had breakfast today. No, that's not true. I then ate some nuts as well. Tomorrow I will cook my favorite salad for New Year. I went today to buy the last ingredient that I forgot yesterday. Also bought some Italian Prosecco just to cheer with friends before we go. Should be good. I'm ready. Pretty much. Hop. Oh, there was no group, right. You got the panettone? No. Nope. Nope, that one does not exist. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I will find it in Germany. But yeah, I couldn't find it again. I might still try it because I was looking at what desserts I want to make for myself, and then I realized, oh no, actually, yeah, I decided to do a different one. I decided to do a different dessert. I'm gonna do how you call it? I don't know. So basically cinnamon buns with layered dough, with some almonds in it, and with like orangey clementine zest and some sugar, something like that, with a BattleTag. So yeah, they're also quite easy to make, and just also have a bit of a wintry spirit with cinnamon, with orange zest. Gonna feel good. Can also dip them in a hot chocolate. Alright, we finished. We reached the end of the soundtrack. Give me a second. Hey G-Stacks, you're here! Hello, hello. Welcome in. Few salads, barbecue, tiramisu, baklava, mushrooms, also a lot of vegetables on grill. Man, good that you can make vegetables on grill. But yeah, baklava feels amazing. I love baklava. That's a very, very soft spot in my heart. Baklava. I should add it that the quickest way to my heart is through either playing cello, singing, or making baklava. That's a hard to beat. Sounds good. Yeah. How are you doing, G-Stacks? What's going on? What are your plans or goals for Diablo? Whatever Diablo we take in 2023. What are you looking for? Wait, what? Level 70 ETC, and he skipped it? What? What are you talking about, Shinoi? My goldfish memory has hard time connecting the dots here. Help me, please, help me. Planning on sitting down with him, having some coffee and talking things over. See if we can work out his anger issues. Alright, amen to that. Maybe you can do some rebranding for him from Lord of Terror. Something more interesting. Something more, you know, youth-like. Like a Lord of Canceling. Music, my little goldfish. Shh, everything will be alright. Take this pill. What? Ay. Royal Shield. Yep.
Not even death can save you from me.
Today somehow it's not comfortable to sit on a chair. Don't know what's the reason. Constantly have to move back and forth and side to side or something. Just don't find the good spot. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Mm-hmm. The music is uplifting, you could say? Yes. My lord, something happened to the breach. I hope it's not because of attacks, my lord. Are you leaving, Shinoi? Oops. WTF, it's a line from the Warcraft 3 campaign, Reign of Chaos, the music that is from. This music typically plays when you play with Arthas, the human campaign, and there is a moment like this in the third mission, I think. Yeah, in the third one. You come across the broken breach, and one of the peasants tells you this. Any big plans for the New Year celebration? Yes, I do have pretty big plans. We go out to a brewery, huge brewery, the Brewdog, if you know it, Scottish one. Brewdog, they have places all around the world. So yeah, we're going there. It starts at 9 p.m. It's a open table, or like free bar basically. So it's going to be quite big. There should be food and stuff as well. So fireworks probably, and we're going to be like 5 friends. So it's going to be really fun. Really fun. Let's see who will be the drunkest, the soonest, the first from our group. Wasn't me last time, wasn't me. Yeah, it should be fun. You thought I went Monty Python on that one? I'll be honest, I haven't watched Monty Python. I know about it, but I have not watched it and can barely say anything about it. You were talking about your sore throat and so on? That's true. That is true. Oh yeah, I just need to eat and relax a little bit. Eat proper food. I'll probably watch a movie today or something, I don't know.
Won't carry anymore.
Just something to focus for 2 hours and then go to bed. No more computer time for me today. After the stream, of course. Oh my god, I'm gonna be chastised for not watching Monty Python. Okay, what did he say? I will tell you who will be the drunkest. The guy who will be shy and saying, I'm not feeling too okay, and will drunk probably less, right? Right, that happens often. But luckily, none of us is like this. None of our company. There is though, like one friend brings new girlfriend, so I'm not sure if he will be ready to get shit-faced. Maybe not. But it's alright. You haven't watched Monty Python? That's it? I'm unsubbing your channel and blocking you? Alright. Alright. That's your choice. You can do that. Ooh, the bracers and iron pelt. Soul drainers. Soul drainers. Not that big of a drop, but something. Something. Soul drainers. Like you last Thursday? Dude. That was really bad. What happened to you? Yeah, Quo the Drunk. That's the new name of the channel. So, yep. 3 sockets, 1 skill. So anything could happen. All of us will be drunk? Yeah, that's pretty sure. It's a free tap. I mean, seriously, free tap with craft beer. What do you expect from people? To be modest in their consumption? To order wine in a brewery? What do you think of us? Are we some kind of cowards or what? You don't hear? Got 2 zone 30 faster unlocked circles so far. Nice. Magic one, I guess, right? Not bad, not bad. Interesting combination. Top shrine. There are those who call me team. What? Might be 1 socket again. Yeah, that's gonna be painful, to be honest. Not working was more painful, but Friday it was gone. And okay, work day. Right. Yeah, that's a good thing that typically that problem is eliminated usually within 1 day or two. Doesn't persist normally once you empty your guts and stomach. Team Al. I think you keep saying something about Monty Python or something that I don't understand.
Not even death can save you from me.
You remember the show with Tim Allen? No idea, no idea. War belt, chain gloves, even hide armor, right? Tool type? Nope. Remember, I grew up in a very different environment. And we probably didn't have half of the things that you guys had on the TV, if not more than half. So, doesn't ring a bell. You're welcome, Medica. Right. Hey, Sharon Zero. What's up?
I am overburdened.
We give you TV, yeah. Can we get a level actually? Also missionary position, right. Sounds legit. What else? What else is there? 85,391.
Not even death can save you from me.
85,391. 85,509. 100k from this dude. And a lot of problems. How you been? Pretty good, pretty good. Ups and downs, changes, new stuff, old stuff, everything together. Terror zones, I haven't changed my opinion on them pretty much from the beginning. Fun for one time. 80% of them are bad and make no sense in all the ways, unless you want to grind experience, that's it. I wish they are never added to single player, because it will make no sense at all for single player dynamics and how people play single player. And yeah, that's it. Nothing much else to say, I guess. Why do I play non-expansion? No, it's expansion. Single player expansion, I use loot filter for single player. Farming Chaos Sanctuary for 750 runs. We are somewhere over here on the top right corner. It says how many we've done already. To feel like when you were 4th grade NPC, when you worked with my uncle and saved money for it, around 8th-9th grade, much as you remember. I guess it depends, like how old are you? So like I'm 31, so I got PC when I was about 10 or 11, something like this. I think 11 most likely. Before that we only had like one console from China. PC was a present, if I remember correct, to me and my brother. The only content creator that doesn't want TZs in single player? I don't understand why would you want to have terror zones in single player. Like, just make more zones level 85. Change the XP calculation. Remove this atrocious thing there if you want, but if you want to get level 99, right? Why would you want to farm different locations in single player every hour? What's the point? In reality, you just want more level 85 locations or higher level ones. In reality, you just want good randomized map system. That's it. Why to want having some inferior, really bad designed thing that has no density, has no efficiency, nothing? What's the point on single player to run areas that has like 3 folds lower efficiency than Pete CS, Pindle, Arachnid Layer, Stony Tombs and stuff like that? What's the point? Like, I just don't understand it. I think this nice feeling of farming different area will be very much done as soon as you realize that you're not finding anything in 10 hours of running cold plains, because there is just nothing, no efficiency or anything. I don't know. Or that you have to switch from farming location every hour in single player. Come on. Just make every area then level 85. As soon as you beat hell with a character. That's it. That's a simple solution. I understand you don't want every area level 85 when you're playing through, because it's a bit imbalanced in terms of playing through qualities, but just make every area level 85. Then, I don't know. I have not heard a single argument that makes sense for single player.
I can't carry anything.
Terror Zones single player probably more challenge and testing, but is it really? I mean, seriously? Is there more challenge? I think it only makes every melee character bricked because of the attack rating penalty, and that's the only challenge. There's not really much of a challenge. I don't know, I generally don't like Terra Zones as a solution to the problem that you don't have places to farm. Because current state of most of the locations in D2 is not farmable. So, to me, what they need to do is to make a mapping system or Nephilim rifts, whatever, that are farmable, that are interesting and different, that's it. I don't like this mediocrity. Well, there is difference between CS and pit zerking and stuff. There is a little bit different approach to that. You have different targets.
I can't carry anymore.
It's good for different builds. You have a mixture of things. You have Diablo as a boss and stuff like that. More life, higher aura levels. Didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. The only thing on a single player or on a melee character I felt is lack of attack rating. Everything else is not really that much bigger or different, at least from my observations.
Greetings.
Okay, what's the deal here? Yeah, I think we can get to the level, although we're gonna go a little bit longer. Just said I didn't want it because it could be so much better. Yes, and that's one of the reasons. Because if we get Terra Zones on single player, we never get normal end game activity, or like something better than Terra Zones. But in reality, we will have only Terra Zones as an endgame. They are already experimenting, as you can see, adding additional things to the server side and all of that stuff, so we're not going to have anything. I mean, like, when we were playing online 2 months ago, how many of you were saying, oh my god, crystalline passage again, oh no, glacial trail, that stupid area? Like, people were complaining about pretty much every Terra Zone except the areas that are already good without Terra Zones, and some Act 1 areas, that's it. Namespace, you were even arguing that Triangle is shit because stony fields are not terrorized. So, not Triangle, sorry, the Tristram. Why would that come out now different? It would be the same problem, that most of them are just bad. And again, like, to me, it just doesn't make sense that you have to switch farming place every hour. It takes about 2 hours to get used to layout, boss spawns, character, location, everything on single player to start farming efficiently. Like, typically within 2 hours you drop your run times by like 20% or 15%. So what's the point of switching every hour and having even worse efficiency? Like, I don't get it.
I am overburdened.
Ceremonial Javelin, woo woo. Titan's Revenge, 150 enhanced damage. Is it the anti-perfect one? Titan's Revenge. I think I did make a clip already. Merc gets on much more in Triangle if it's terrorized. Yeah, Triangle is pain in the ass, 100%, yes. When terrorized, it's way more difficult, yes. All men, say whatever you want, of course. But namespace, I mean, come on. Are you seriously telling me that getting to Tristram that takes about 25 seconds and then in the next 20 seconds you get 4 packs is worse than traveling Crystalline Passage where you spend like 2.5 minutes finding 6 packs? Like, come on, you know what efficiency is about. Packs per seconds per packs. And then also divided by your effective MF to see the common efficiency, whatever, denominator, I don't know how you call it. Why am I so against of having the option? I think it's because, yeah, because I don't want to have a subpar idea to be implemented in general. That's why, probably. I don't like the idea in many ways, and probably I just don't want it to have implemented because that's a free pass on a bad idea, bad game design to be added, in my opinion. But again, like, all these opinions are mine because, you know, it's my view on things and stuff like that. No. Unearthed wand. It could have been the one. I just feel, I just think that the gameplay and dynamics in single player and online are very different. That's why very different things are important. Largely because of the random maps and the efficiency that you can build in a single player. The one that is not available online. I think that is the main reason why randomized areas that are sometimes, again, like, why not just make every area level 85 as soon as you build Hellbale? And perhaps every area that is not directly by the waypoint, you make it level 88. That's it, there is your challenge. Like, what would be the difference? At least, it is always there, and you can decide which map, which area on single player you want to farm and prepare for it. And not wait for some random thing, and then have really bad map or something like this. So, I just don't think it's a solution that works for single player. And I do not want to have bad solution on single player. Yeah, maybe I sound like an old man. I mean, metaphorically. But no. They better make randomized maps of some sort. That is new, fresh content, interesting, with balanced. Some are balanced for density, some are balanced for magic find, some are balanced for experience. That would be way more interesting. Maybe you also say that you want Thunder Charms on single player? Because it will make so much build variety, so much fun. Lol. Alright. Alright. Okay, no, honestly I just think that we look at the game like through different eyes or something, so we have our own different preferences. Nah, I think in order to implement Thunder Charms you need to rebalance the entire game before. Like skills, items, auras and stuff like that, immunities and many other things, and in order for them to be at least something. Same way to pretty much get the same effect, they could just go into the monster.txt, search for every immunity and basically Ctrl A, replace everything that is above 110, make 110 and that's it. That would work fine. Exactly the same, but at least without that bullshit of having stupid charm. It makes no sense. That is only creating even more imbalances between classes and elements and stuff like that, so I don't know. I don't know, it's just bad in my opinion. Diablo was never meant to be balanced, because it was made in the times when balancing of games did not exist. Doesn't mean it should not be balanced as an action role-playing game. Of course, some things can be worse, bad, but typically not by design, but by like overlooking something or something like that, I don't know. StarCraft is a competitive strategy game. I mean, obviously, if you introduce competitive elements to there, it must be balanced. I mean, seriously. And even then, if you look at StarCraft, there are probably some strategies that are way more effective against some things, and not like you can play any set of troops and you'll be fine against anything. So it's also sort of imbalanced.
I can't carry anymore.
Just in a different way than you think. I mean, what do you mean it wasn't a competitive game? It had even esport arena and everything. You could play online, ladder, and all of that stuff. Terror zones would cheapen the game for me. You shouldn't be able to drop Etereus or Manx in Chaos or Trav. You shouldn't be able to get from 98 to 99 within only a quarter of time of the effort. I do agree with you, I think, with most things. So then I would rather say that probably the places where best loot should come from, or like best items, best stuff, should have better mechanics in it rather than separated by the levels of the monsters. Because at the moment, doesn't matter what area you take, there are some areas that have monsters like, I don't know, gloms or dolls that make it impossible to play there. Take the the swampy pit, but it doesn't give you better loot. There are some areas that are like pit or something similar that are, or like Crypt and Mausoleum that can drop you the best loot, but they are pretty much can be farmed from level 60. So the separation is simply in the number of the monster level and not in the difficulty or mechanic. And this like balance and this idea is not kept throughout the entire game.
Not even death can save you from me.
Oh, you meant Diablo, right, sorry. Wait, what subtle changes? No, Sharon Zero. What I'm saying is that I want them to create interesting endgame, like proper solution. I already said why Terror Zones, for example, in my opinion, are a bad solution for single player. Because randomized areas that you can farm, 85% of which are bad and inefficient, and will be still bad comparing to the other areas that are efficient without terrorized. In my opinion, it's just bad solution. So I want them to introduce proper new solution that is outside of existing areas. That's it. I'm not sure where I'm contradicting. Yeah, namespace, they are not impossible to play with, it's just you can build around it, but again, like, why would you go to Swampy Pit if you can go to the normal pit? Why? There is no reason. It is arguably 10 times harder to play there, while the reward is exactly the same. Might be a bit more efficient if you can run it in the same timeline, because I think there are just a bit more mobs, the boss packs, but why would you? But if it was dropping better loot, let's say the no drop chance was twice less, then you would think about it and say, maybe I should actually see how I can, you know, make myself bulletproof to that area and go there. But there is no difference in the potential reward, while the mechanically one is way more difficult than the other one. You hate your pizza on the swampy side? That's good. Most people are not grinding one zone 300 times a day. Do you want to cater content for people who play Diablo 2 2 hours a week, or to people who play that for 20 hours a week? That's a genuine question, because then you would take very different approaches in how and what content you introduce. Ooh, Dusk Shroud. Alright guys, what do you think is this one? What skill do we get? You have a little bit of time for that. In that sense, Sharon, I would say that if you want to keep it interesting for casuals, then you should remove no drop chance. Let's be honest, because and also improve chances to finding TC87 uniques, because this game is balanced around grinding a lot, and it has no chance for most of the casual players. Yeah, but then you need to do a lot of different changes to the game. You need to make all the builds accessible, so you need all the powerful rune wards to be easier to find and all the best items be easier to find, because the chances here in this game are astronomical and make no sense for casual players. That's one of the things people complain the most, that they cannot find anything. Literally, that's what they all say. Online as well. Well, Namespace, you are a hardcore sweaty fan of this game. You play way more than casual players. I think the good example was Laz, who played entire first season and he didn't drop the rune above Gal rune, I think. And for our rune find competition, he found Hell rune, Io rune and Lam rune, the best 3 runes in 1 week. So who do you think wants to play the game that finds these runes but needs to build Infinity and Enigma to make most of the characters and builds playable? So that's it. And since most of the people who play D2R are hardcore fans, that's why I think they need to cater for hardcore fans, or at least something in between. Alright, anyways, I'm getting agitated with this discussion. The Ormus robe is free to Blizzard, 15 to cold skills. Let's go. This is how you find stuff. You run CS for 500 times and you hope for a good roll. Oh, Tryon, you said Blizzard, sweet. Very good. Very good. Enchant Lightning, Blizzard, Shiver Armor, Ice Blast, Static. That's a GG find actually. Really, really nice. The thing is, Sharon, it's much harder to add new abilities and new classes because they would produce double the assets for classic graphics, for new graphics, and we'll have to introduce all of this and break also the fantasy and everything. Like, that's impossible, like, forget about it. The good thing about new endgame content is that they can reuse old tiles, old things, and everything else which existed in both new and old graphics. They just need to code it, that's it. So I don't know, guys. You may disagree with me, but probably, in my opinion, balancing the game around people who play 2 hours a week makes no sense, because it makes basically game not interesting for people who play this game all the time. People who play 2 hours a week probably are not going to stick around too much, or will not be the most active community, fans, and so on. Hard to give a simple answer. That's true. We might be blind to the real audience of D2R. That's true. We might be blind. I agree, and just not know exactly what they know in the end. But again, better all endgame system, which is mapping, is on all fronts superior to Terror Zones. Higher level maps, randomized content, more density. What's wrong with that? Like, why is this worse than Terror Zones? And it will be perfectly suited also for die-hard fans who grinds a lot, because it makes your grinding less monotonous and more interesting with something fresh and new. But also it provides high-level monsters, easier access to experience, more density for more runes and stuff like that. So why? Simple as that. And the unique ring. You can put your guesses for the ring as well. Only 5% of the audience is hardcore, and the other 95% is the audience that doesn't relate. Then not so much. But then why so many people are upset about Diablo 3? How is that argument to you guys? In Diablo 3, exactly what you can do. If you are casual, in 1 or 2 weeks you will find really good gear. Why people are upset about it? Tell me. The rune drop rates must increase, but that will make game less replayable. I mean, Sharon, to be fair, you don't know how much I play this game, so, and I'm very far away from being like no lifer or something. I play this game not so much, to be honest. The only time I play is on streams, and only like these days I stream a lot. But normally I don't play it so much. I mean, once again, like, Diablo is a very complex in terms of balancing. So of course, like, if you increase drop rate of something and then you consider there is like 1 million players, then of course it will screw up the entire economy on Battle.net and stuff like that. Diablo is a very like difficult itemization and drop system, is very complex system with a lot of subsystems, and systems it touches. That's why a lot of things need to be done in complex or together to make sure that it is to make sure it doesn't make unnecessarily advantage or disadvantage or make something bad and so on and so forth, which is why probably it is difficult for them to make any decisions. Anyways, to cater to you old men, they would need to add 100 to 150 more new set unique items, which would further dilute the item generation pool, making it even harder mathematically to find items. True, true. Please let it be, stupid wisp. You never liked d2rfoh, right? One out. Well, namespace, it's not true. Game is not shite. d2rfoh is not shite. That's your opinion. Yeah, but d2rfoh atomization is working towards very casual players. The number one art style is true, I hear it often, but also people complain about itemization. There is nothing to do in the game if you know what to do after 2 days. Dwarf star, please get away. Okay. Ay. Nagel ring 17%. Oof, yikes. Too bad. All that suspense for nothing. Ooh, 3 girls. Boys, you have only one chance. No more. Every time I see this stupid leap emote, I want to punch something. Wait, who is leaving? Later, dude. Namespace, you leaving? Goodbye. See you later. Oh no, it's old man. Old man, good luck. Good night. Have a joyful New Year celebration. Don't drink too much. Or do, if body allows. Take care. We're gonna finish now the level, and that's gonna be it for me as well. Hungry. Barrel close. Nothing. Top secret, whatever. What's up, I wanted to say. Top secret. Hello. Здравствуй, друг. Free girls and top secret appears, exactly. And he was telling me about his new idea recently to make some new business. Interesting, interesting. What a coincidence.
Not even death can save you from me.
get ready for New Year's Eve. What do you have planned there? Did you stock up on things? To drink, to eat? Try and probably enough to make at least one PC run smoothly on electricity based on that. You will do it tomorrow? Oof. That might be dangerous. People like zombies, they turn into zombies really quick. They're gonna eat you alive there. Also, you may miss some of the bits and pieces. I've seen today already a few things were sold out in my local supermarket. Not that I wanted them, but it wasn't there. Made me feel like I'm missing out on something. Spatum. Is this one unique as well? No. It's only a weekend and people shop the whole market empty, right? Right. I'll actually try something. Come, monsters, come here, come here. I need to shoot, no. Okay, that one is out. Alright, let's turn one of the minion into the monster. Who turned the monster? Who? There is the one. Unfortunately, it's only science. We're doing science over here. Wait a second. Scythe, armed. Where is the... Oh, there. Fanatic. Come here. I'll pick up this one and I'll check the item level of it. That's a science right there.
Not even death can save you.
D2 goals for 2023. Get a couple of bosons going with GGG on a ladder and to find a ladder team for season 3. That's a noble goal. Very noble. 2, 1. True, people, if you want to join Boa in his adventure for the ladder season 3, in the... Is it like all physical team, if I remember correct? So like melee and like one Boa enchantress and stuff, barbarians, zealots, things like that. Mostly melee team, yeah. Then definitely talk to him. Probably going to be a lot of fun. Pop Alice, Barboa, Druid, Enchantress. Sounds good. Visit a couple of markets today. People are cautious with their buyings. Really? In what way cautious? Like, don't want to spend money, or don't know what to buy? Damn it, we went like 50 minutes over the time. Jeez. Finally. Okay, that's the last run, guys. Another battle Cestus. Sweet. Level 93 of this paladin. Just 10 times faster than my barbarian. Only. Only that. You didn't see the usual enthusiasm people buying for New Year's Eve, and that's a good reason. That's for a good reason. Food price went up rapidly over the past 2 years. Well, I could say that it went up here in half a year, like twice. Most of the things. Twice or 70%.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yeah. Spike, shield, ogre maul. Alright guys. I mean, yeah, Triad, it's understandable, it just was very high spike. And salaries didn't raise for most. Okay guys, so what we're gonna do now, I will turn different screen on, but you don't leave. Let's do it something like this. I will exit Diablo, and I will look at this silver-edged or whatever it was axe and see what item level it is. That is important. Okay, let me open Gomil. File, switch appearance, dark mode. Okay. Okay. Alright guys, so let's take a look. What we did, if you didn't notice, we activated Monster Shrine next to the Infector pack. So one of his minions became champion. So let's see what item level is the weapon. It is level 87. Which is weird. Or not. So minions have +2 level, right? Or also +3. Or it is fixed in D2R, right? Because it was supposed to be level... the minion supposed to be 88, if I remember correct. I mean, if I'm not missing something. The Infector is 85, so he is level 88 as a super unique. So all his minions are 88, and when it gets upgraded to a champion from the Monster Shrine, it should have been level 90. That's what we've seen from Vanilla D2. So it is either upgraded a regular one, or in D2R they actually, in Resurrected, they fixed it. Alright, top secret. Have a good one. Enjoy the celebration. Have a fantastic new year. All the best to you. All the best wishes. Always welcome. Thank you for joining. And all the success. Yeah, exactly namespace. So I think that's what it did. So it looked at the basic version of the monster and added two levels. So basically they fixed this kind of bug or whatever feature. So it does not upgrade current monster level, but upgrades only the monster level, the base monster level. You think I didn't kill all the regular mobs? I thought I did. Okay, we could do it another time. Alright. Cool. Alright, guys. You know what it means. Thank you for hanging around. All the best to you in the new year. I will be tomorrow in the Discord probably, but not streaming or anything. The unique ring? Which unique ring? It was Nagel, I think. The end, exactly. So thank you everybody for this year, for hanging out on the streams. We started streaming this year, that was great. And yeah, I wish you all the best. Only the best patches that satisfy you in D2R in next year, the successful release of D4, and have a lot of fun with your family and friends over New Year Eve and celebration. Don't get too drunk, don't eat too much, or do, then feel bad next day. It's all fine. Do whatever you want, but nothing that is not allowed in your country. Alright, take care guys. Thank you for hanging out today. Goodbye.